this is Stampy, and I've been splashed. What's that? Oh, there's a witch, and I've been poisoned. I'm slow and I'm poisoned. Oh, is it gonna drop something? Nope, it didn't drop anything. Anyway, hello and welcome back to the Stampy Flat challenge. In the last episode, I went on a heroic adventure into the Nether to try and get a wither skeleton, but sadly, it didn't go very well. Like, I survived. It went better than the episode before, which was a complete fail, but it still wasn't the best. And so I've decided that I'm gonna put trying to get the wither skeleton skull kind of on the shelf for a little bit, and instead I am gonna go and try and find a stronghold. I'm gonna go. Did I really just say that? Yeah. So that's what the plan is. So I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna go. Why do I keep saying it's gonna go? I don't know why I keep saying that. Anyway, so in other news, I'm gonna go and try and get the stronghold. I said it again. I can't stop saying it now. I don't know what's wrong with me. I am going to attempt to find the stronghold, and so I'm going to wander around the world, and I am going to dig. I couldn't help it. I couldn't think of another way to say it. Yeah, so I'm going to go and dig and try and find a stronghold by kind of just going and digging in random places and seeing just seeing if I can just sort of stumble across one, basically. And I don't know if that's going to be a successful way to find them, but at the moment I'm not entirely sure what other options I have. So that's what we're doing, I'm afraid. I think I got a good chance of getting one because look, we got strongholds, we got I got abandoned mine shafts and dungeons all under the ground, and they're all set to spawn as regularly as they can. So I think, like, if anything, I have been unlucky by the fact that I haven't found any yet. So I think we have a good chance of finding, if not a stronghold, something under the ground. So there we go. Look, I finished my enchantment room as well. I had to get that done before I left. And let's prepare then. So look, I got all my tools. Let's bring some spare diamonds with me as well. Where did I put the Let's go and grab some of these in case I need to make some more tools. I should take my bed. Well, let's make a new bed as well. Let's go and grab, look at all this orange wool. Actually, I'm going to grab some more of this spare orange wool as well, because at one point I'm going to need to block water in order to keep digging down. So I should also let's grab some of these ladders as well, because they always come in handy. And let's just make sure I just got a full stack of wood, so then that way I'm not going to run out of that either. And is that everything? I think that's pretty much everything. So let's just go and make the the bed quick now first, just so I have that. And let's go grab some more arrows as well, because just in case I get into some sort of battle at some point, it'd be good to have some arrows on me. I know I'm supposed to be like saving these all up for my big battles in the future, but seeing as they're here, I'm gonna grab them and I'm gonna replace them with some carrots. I don't want to take them with me. All right then, let's get the old map out and let's go on no, so that's a chew. Sorry. Let's go on and explore then. So let's go and try and fill in the outside then first, shall we? Because if you didn't know, that is the edge of the world. You see right there where you can't see the world anymore. That's the limit. That's kind of the edge of the world here. So I've really not explored very much. I've kind of explored less than half of the world. So the first thing I want to do is I want to fill in as much of the map as I can, and then that way I kind of know I've explored everything. And I can just see if there's anything weird that I wouldn't expect on the surface. And more importantly, I can look for villagers. Because if I find any villagers and find anything useful in them, it would be very handy. Like, it doesn't matter so much anymore than it did at first. Because at the very beginning, I obviously didn't have any diamonds. And so, the chance of finding just a few diamonds in a village would have been amazing. But now, seeing as I have, like, an entire layer of diamonds. It doesn't matter quite so much. But there are, I'm sure, some useful things that I could still find in villages if I find them. And what I'm going to do every now and then, if I fancy it, I'm just going to go and dig down. So I'm probably not going to dig down right at the edge of the world, just because I feel like, I don't know if there's any truth to this, but I just feel like it's less likely that things would spawn on the edge of the world, so I'd rather dig a little bit closer to the middle. But look at that! It was definitely worth going this way because I have found a village. So yeah, let's go and say hello to the townsfolk. This will be nice, actually. Hopefully, all of the villagers aren't dead. There we go. I can see a villager. I haven't seen another human in ages. Are villagers human? I guess they are human, aren't they? Look, they're just there working, doing the crops. Hello! Hello! You're just doing a bit of gardening. I'm here to visit you. I didn't even know. Did you know what? I didn't know that villagers actually did gardening. I thought they just walked around. Like, I've never seen that before. I've never seen a villager actually doing anything productive like that. I always just thought that things just hadn't grown properly. That is so weird. How did I not know that? The last few episodes have really made me realize just how little I really knew about Minecraft. And hi guys, actually, I could trade things with them, couldn't I? I can't really get to, if there's anything useful I could get from them, I could do some trading. I mean, shears and stuff, because I got like a whole layer. And oh, there's a little baby one down here. Oh no, what, did he just grow up? Was he? Oh, I think he just looks small. Look, doesn't he look small? Look how small he looks there. Then as I get closer, he's suddenly full size. Is he smaller than the other? Is he little? I can't even tell. Like here he looks normal. Look, he's my height. If I stand here, is it just the perspective? No, look at that. Look how tiny he looks now. Look how small they look. I think it's just something to do with the perspective. They just look how small they look until I get close. Why is that? Is that just me? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Is that just me going mad and they look small? Or do they actually look small? Because I swear that they looked really tiny for some reason. Look, even there. Don't they look tiny? They look less tiny. Look, when there's the buildings, they don't look that small. But look, if you come over here, excuse me, let me just nudge this guy over here a little bit. And if I look at him now, no, he doesn't look small. He doesn't look small. That one didn't look small. The other one looks small, though. Definitely he looks small. Anyway, before I go mad in this village, let's go and wander off. So sadly, there wasn't a blacksmith here anyway, so this wasn't particularly useful. But I found it, and at least I know that if I do want some company, I have somewhere else to go. It's just the thing is, like, because this world is so unbelievably empty, because there's like no features apart from like these little pools of water, like finding anything is just exciting. Seeing anything other than like an endless plain of orange is just very exciting to me. So yeah, coming across that village was just a little bit exciting. So anyway, let's go tell what we do is we go up here to the edge of the world, directly up, and then I'm going to go like across to the right a little bit, and then back down and try and fill in that part, because then I've pretty much explored like the entire world. Like, I don't care about like filling in the entire map. Like, it doesn't bother me if there's just a little patch not filled in. I just want to know that like I've at least filled in the entire area, and because you can see quite far, like it doesn't matter if you've actually stood in every area. Like, I know there's like nothing to the left. Like, I haven't been over there, but I know there's pretty much like nothing there, so I don't really need to worry about that too much. So let's just go up the way here, and maybe there's going to be like a village in this top corner, and then I'm going to go and start making my way down, and then I'm going to go and start digging. And I don't know how well the digging's going to go, because you remember, normally if you're digging, you're going to get your pickaxe out and you're going to go and start digging. I'm going to be digging through like wool and stone and dirt, so I got to I guess I just got to get all of my tools in a row and then just keep switching what I'm digging with, like depending on what layer I'm on. I don't know whether it's going to be quicker or slower, because some things like digging through dirt will be quicker, but then like because I'm going to be continually switching my tools, I don't know if it's ultimately going to end up being slower or not. Like, maybe I'm going to get really good at it. The only problem is there's that water layer. That's going to be the big thing, which is going to really slow down my progress. So that's the only layer that I'm really not looking forward to. And oh, look, there's another one. There's another village over here. Right, hopefully this one's going to have a blacksmith in and possibly have something useful in. That would be mighty useful. Actually, as I said, it's kind of just for fun now. It's not like, oh, I hope there's this important thing here. And look, there's another one gardening. I wonder if these are tiny ones. Are these little villagers? Do these look smaller? They look normal. They look normal size. For some reason, just the way that other villager was, he just looked like a tiny little villager. And oh, look, we got a blacksmith. Oh, look, the blacksmith is actually standing here. I don't know why I'm suddenly being so impressed by Minecraft all of a sudden. Right, then what do we got? We got a bit of iron, some Stampy style boots. That would have been exciting, but not so much. And actually, the apples are good. The apples are very handy because I keep making enchanted golden apples recently, so the apples are pretty handy. So that wasn't a wasted trip at all. So there is that top right-hand corner that I've not filled in, but I'm not going to worry about that too much for now. I can kind of worry about that a little bit in the future. Instead, I'm going to keep heading this way. It is becoming dark now. I did think about waiting in the village and sleeping there, but I want to keep exploring, and I have the bed on me anyway, so I can kind of just place the bed down anyway, and as long as I'm quick enough, and the mobs haven't spawned yet, I should be able to kind of just to lay camp anywhere and sleep underneath the stars for a night. And yeah, let's well, tell you what, wherever I end up sleeping, that can be the place that I decide to dig down, shall we? Let's mark that as the spot. And I want to try and at least fill in all of this area. No, that's annoying. Look at that. In the top left-hand corner of the screen, there's a tiny little bit that I didn't fill in. That is actually irritating me a little bit. Maybe between episodes, I'm going to go back there and try and fill it in. So here we go. Here is my little temporary home away from home. Let's let's just mark this area in case I lose it. And let's go and start digging down then. So what tools do I have? I got shears. So it's basically shovel, pickaxe and shears are going to be the three things that I need to dig out of. And I don't think that there was anything too dangerous. So I think eventually I'm going to kind of learn the rhythm and learn what I need. And actually the axe as well. I'm going to need to dig through wood as well, aren't I guess, at some point. Oh, actually, there's a lot of stone. And then it goes to gravel and sand. Oh, this is very quick, actually. I think this might be even quicker than digging down normally. For those few layers anyway, that was much quicker. I'm being a little bit slow at switching. And here we go. We've now got to the water level. This is kind of a good chance to kind of have a look around and see what there is around the place. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to fill in the water and just kind of unblock it, because otherwise, like every time I dig down, I'm just going to be running in to more and more water. Also, my inventory is going to become a complete mess because like every one of these blocks is different. So as you can see, my inventory, I've got like one of everything basically here. All right then, so I should now be able to carry on digging. This is pretty quick. This is actually even quicker than I thought. I just need to be careful because eventually I am going to go and dig into lava, which is of course going to be the big worry. But actually no, I've got the obsidian layer which kind of blocks it, so I should hopefully be okay. And I think we're about to come up to, yeah, I think that's the silverfish layer. So sadly, there wasn't anything good here, but what that did prove to me is that it's actually quite quick to be able to dig down like this. It's actually not anywhere near as difficult as it was. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to leave like my little pillar here to kind of just mark that I've already dug down in this area. So I made my little stack of orange wool. Oh, I ran out of orange wool. Let's go and grab, but I guess let's try and use up some of these blocks just one at a time, just to clear a little bit of a space in my inventory. Let's go and keep placing these up like that. And there we go, I'm on the surface again. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that there. I might just go and throw a torch on it as well, so I can see it at night. So then I can say, right, this area has been searched. So let's go down a little bit further, and let's go into this little patch over here, which I hadn't filled in yet. And let's maybe go and try and dig down in this area down here. And see if there's anything there that we can find. The problem is if I'm like going to dig into like a dungeon or something, it's such a small area. It's really like trying to find like a needle in a haystack a little bit. But here we go. I've moved it along a little bit. So this means that I've probably got yeah, there we go. I'm quite far away here. So let's go and have another go then, shall we? Let's go and once again go and do my little pile up here just to mark this is a place that I've already dug, because the problem is the holes obviously aren't going to stay there because I need to kind of fill them up in order to get back out. So let's go and try and do this. So it goes stone, 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 and then switches to like gravel and stuff in a second, doesn't it? Yeah, so then it's gravel and sand. It's actually quite good because of the way that I built the map. They kind of work out in layers anyway, so it's actually quite easy to do this. Let's have a little quick look around in the water. It looks like there's not much on the water layer because I can see reasonably far in the distance, and there doesn't seem to be anything on this layer. So I think that the strongholds, if I am going to find them, are going to be a little bit deeper than this. I think normal worlds to sea level it's about 60 blocks-ish, I think. So I think if I am going to find anything, it's going to be underneath the water layer, which does mean that I do need to block them off and carry on digging. But look, I think I've done this even quicker than I did last time. So I'm going to dig through this for a bit. I then get to a few random things, and then I get to here. Yeah, and then I get to the wood for a bit, and then I get to coal, and then silverfish. Look, I've pretty much learned the order of all of these blocks now. And so this is coal, and so sadly, it looks like once again, I wasn't able to find anything down there, but it's okay. I'm kind of like, every time I dig down and don't find anything, like it's not really a failure, because what I'm basically doing is I'm kind of like narrowing down my options. I'm kind of like ticking places off the list and saying, right, there's nothing down there. Like I'm kind of narrowing my options, I guess, is the way you can put it. I'm also running out of orange wool. I've actually run out already. I kind of wish that I brought a little bit more, because it's kind of annoying having to keep switching to all of these different blocks in order to pile my way back up. Right then, so that's another place checked off the old list. Let's go somewhere completely different, shall we? Let's go over in this direction. There's a big patch of unexplored area here. So I think I'm actually heading quite close to the spawn of the world. I think you can see that there's a village kind of like to the right and up from where I am. That village there, I think that was the very first village that I went to. If you remember, I actually kind of went to that village and then went to a different village afterwards. So I think I've already been to there. So let's go and try out this area here, shall we? Look, there we go. You can just about see the village spawning in the area here. So let's go and give this place a little bit of a go. I guess I can just build that here for now. And yeah, let's go and dig my way all the way back down then. Oh, so that's white wool. Then I think I want to use an axe here. Then pickaxe. Then eventually I'm going to get gravel, which is here. Sand, and then I go back to stone or like ores and stuff. Then I get a few random things here, and then eventually we end up in the water. Is there anything here that I can see? Not that I can see, obviously. So let's go and try and fill in some of this just so I can breathe and carry on digging. Actually, what I could do is if I get my ladders here like this, God, my inventory is a complete mess right now. If I go and dig down a little bit more, I can kind of just place a ladder right there, and then there we go. That's going to block off the water. So there we go. That's going to save even a little bit more extra time. And the good thing is there's like glowstone and stuff down here as well. So it kind of lights up the area quite well as well, and it also makes it easier to be able to find my way out that way. I don't know if I should look down on the lava level as well, just because it does mean that I don't know, because of the lava level, it's so open, it does mean that I can kind of like look around to where I want to. And look, all I can do is I can just build up like this, and just any block I pick up, I can just build out of that. The problem is if I get lapis or something, I can't build out of it, or slime as well. But like all of the other blocks, as soon as I pick them up, I can just go and place them down like that, and kind of dig my way out of here relatively quickly. Oh, actually, I don't know if I don't know if the water would help, because I can kind of just swim up out of the water. I don't know if that would actually end up being quicker. And oh no, I'm a little bit stuck right here, to be honest. I think if I go and get another ladder, I can place it up and kind of pile my way up to here, and then I can maybe dig my way out this way. Like this is my first attempt doing this. Like, if I'm honest, I didn't expect to really find anything today. I'm really kind of just getting the hang of trying to do this as quick as I can. And so what I think I should do is if I had like loads and loads of stacks of orange wool, then that means like I would only really be picking up orange wool and not be picking up anything else, which I think would make this whole process a whole lot quicker. And I think going down the water areas the way I was is the best way of doing things. So there we go. That's I guess another area crossed off the list. So let's do one more attempt digging down somewhere, and then I think we're gonna have to go home and call it a day, because otherwise it's gonna start getting dark again. So let's go to this top right corner, shall we? Just so we can kind of go and continue exploring the rest of the world. Seeing as I've pretty much explored most of it at this point, let's just go and have a little look in the top right corner, because who knows, maybe there could be yet another village on here. You can see how, because I've set it so things spawn a lot more regularly, you can kind of see how there are a lot of things. Like, I've got in this world, I've got at least 4 villages, maybe even more, which is good going. You normally wouldn't get this many villagers unless you kind of set for them to all spawn in. And hey, is this little villagers? Oh no, this one's in the well. Did I knock this guy in the well? I feel like I have a memory of ages ago knocking someone in a well. But there we go, I've come and helped him out again. And oh, looks like there's a bit of a balcony party going on here. Just having a little bit of a chat, are you guys? Sorry, don't let me interrupt. You carry on doing what you're doing. I'm just going to go and carry on exploring up here. So yeah, I'm going to go and have a little look in the top right hand corner, just see if there is anything interesting up here, basically if there's another village up here, and if there isn't, then I'm just gonna go and dig down somewhere around here, just to see if there's anything else that I can find. I'll be honest, this is actually a lot more difficult than I first assumed that it would be. I thought that like I thought by digging in horizontal lines, like the way I have been just from like when I've been gathering items, I did think that I would have found something by then, and I still have faith in that area. Maybe I'm just not digging at the right level when I've been doing that, but I'm not sure. I don't know what the best technique would be, because maybe if I got an enchanted pickaxe that allowed me to dig super fast, and then I dug that way, and, you know, went really quick, I don't know if that would then be a better way of finding things, rather than digging in these vertical pillars. Let me know, what do you reckon? Should I keep digging down the way I am, or should I try and dig in big straight lines? Because I'll be honest, I have no idea what the most effective way is going to be. But for now, let's go and try and have one more little pillar dig down, shall we? So let's go and grab this dirt and put my little thing here just to mark where I'm digging, and let's go back down then, shall we? So I'm going to do the same technique that I did before, and I keep using the wrong materials. I thought I was getting better. Yeah, I'm going to do the same technique for getting past the water by just using the ladder, because I think that is a much easier way. So where was the water? I always forget. It always surprises me. Gosh, I think it's round here, isn't it? Is it under this one? Yep, there it is. I remembered that. So let's go and get this ladder in... Oh, actually, where do I need the ladder to be? Oh, no, I need the ladder to be down here, don't I? If I dig down there and place the ladder there, then that way all of the other water won't go down. I just want to have a quick check and a look around here. I can't see anything. I can actually see the sun from under the ground through there, but I don't think... let me try and look from the surface. Is there anything? I'm trying to look through this little gap, and it's really hard to see, but I can't see anything on this level. So I do think if I do find something, it is going to have to be much deeper down here. So yeah, let's go, keep digging down. And as I said, this is going to be the last attempt I do in this episode. And then I'm gonna have a little bit of a think about my strategies and work out exactly what I want to do in the future for my technique in order to be able to find as many things as I can. So right then, sadly it was yet again another failed attempt. Well, remember, it's not a failed attempt. It was just me crossing off an option. I now know for definite that there's nothing interesting down there, so I don't need to worry about it anymore in the future. And I've also got myself stuck here again, so let's go and try to get out of here. Actually, can I jump and then place something there? There we go. That was an easier way of doing things, and now I can go and just carry on building my way up to the top with all of these different blocks here. There we go. I got quite a few of these. I can place them down and then something else, and it is nighttime now, and I don't want to end the episode here. I want to, if I can, try and safely make my way home before I do anything. So it hasn't been a complete failure. As I said, I've crossed out a few options. I also got some apples, and apples are very handy to have. So it's not been a complete failure, but I think I might try and come up with a bit of a new strategy to be able to do this a little bit better. So now I need to find my way home and try and survive. So my home is in this direction. So if I run in a pretty much straight line in this direction, I should be okay. I've got to watch out for these spider jockeys. Get out my way, please. I just need to keep running. I've got my enchanted diamond armor on, so I feel pretty safe. It would have to be a lot of googlies all ganging up on me to actually be able to take me up. And oh, look at the little pony drinking. Oh, can't get distracted. Can't get distracted. Got to keep running. But if I do see any other Enderman, then that would be quite handy, because the good thing is so normally to find a stronghold you use an Eye of Ender, but I can't do that. That's not an option. But if I find anything that has a spawner in, so if I find a dungeon, what I can then do is I can then make an Eye of Ender, because I can use the spawner to make a blaze spawner, and then that way I can find the stronghold that way. So even though the only thing I really need is the stronghold, if I find a dungeon or something first, then that's kind of just as handy, because I got so many Ender pearls. I'll be able to easily make some Eye of Enders, and then I can strike down the stronghold that way. And remember, I'm not trying to find one stronghold. I'm trying to find one of three. I've set it so that there are 3 strongholds in this world, so that Yeah, I have a much better chance of being able to find it. And so, yeah, I feel like there's a pretty good chance. And oh, look, there's my home. My home has never looked so inviting. There's my rather fancy-looking ender portal, my big arrow that I have pointing down to that mine there. And of course, my big sneezy face floating in the sky there, ready to greet me with a friendly achoo as I arrive home. Actually, I probably shouldn't have eaten anything. This would have been the perfect time to have a nice big tasty cake when I get home. At least I can have at least one slice of the cake when I get home, and I guess that will do me. But first, I want to sleep to go and get rid of most of these googlies. So there we go. So that was my best strategy for trying to find things. And I don't know whether it was a bad strategy or whether I was unlucky. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, I'm not sure which one it was. Woohoo! Which one it was. So I'm thinking maybe in the next episode, I'm going to try the other strategy where I'm going to go and try and find a good level and dig horizontally and see whether I have any better luck of finding anything that way. And yeah, hopefully I will. But sadly, that is the end of this episode here. I will, as always, be leaving a link down in the description to the next episode of the Stampy Flat challenge, where we will continue trying to find what we need to find. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!